Okay, so in this video we've got the using the head cam again, and this video was actually requested by Brian Stafford, who said he'd like to see me making a break in a normal way, so when the balls are just in normal conventional positions. I've done these videos before where I've talked about shot selection, but I haven't done them since I've had this head cam so that you can see the kind of angles I've got on the shots and how I strike the cue ball and different positional shots that I play. So this is the way I like to practice a lot these days now. I'll put 3 or 4 loose reds out, a little pack of reds that I've got to go into, and I'll try and make a break from these positions. So let's get into the video here. So potting the first red, little run through for the black. And then straight away here I'm going to try and, I've just about got the angle to get on the red that's above the cue ball here and at the bottom of the pack. The reason I want to move this red away from the bottom of the pack is because when I go into that pack of reds later, because I'm going to need to get these reds into open play, this red won't be there as a blocker guarding the white going into the pack, so it's a good red to get rid of straight away. So just like I talked about in my other video I did with the head cam, you're always trying to leave yourself angles on the black so that you can manoeuvre the white more easily. Once you finish straight you can only go forwards or black or backwards. That time obviously I deliberately left myself a bit straighter on the black to get to this red. You can see this red now, nice angle, touch your left hand side just to straighten the white up when it hits the black cushion and stay a bit closer to the black. Now you can see I haven't quite got enough angle here to go into the pack with much power, so I decide here just to play for the loose red. So just going up into that little area there for the loose red. And now I know that I do want to play into the pack, so I've got another couple of loose reds. So I know if I just roll this in gently, just roll it forward just a fraction, I'm going to leave an angle on the black so I can go into the group of reds. Now it's not bad to go into because I'm hoping to stay on one to the left corner, so if I can stun into those two furthest away from me, so like that, and I actually got into the white a little bit too much, and that's why I actually haven't ended up perfectly on a red here. Now this red goes to the middle that we're looking at there, but here's what I always do. I'm just having a little walk around the table, just checking that nothing else goes here, so I'm just looking, making sure nothing else goes. Then I decide I'm going to have to play this red, so I look at it from behind just to get a bit more of a feel for the potting angle, and then play it nice and firm to knock that other red out the way so that I leave a shot on the black that's not too difficult. Now you can see these are quite big angles, so little touch of right hand side, bring the white back towards me. I've got choice of lots of reds I can land on. Bringing the white into this area leaves me on 3 reds really. I've always got that one to the corner pocket that's over the corner pocket, and then I always talk about, when I talk about break building, bonus shots or bonus balls, and this one was a good one to get rid of because I landed on it nicely. So not much angle on the black, so not much choice here other than to play for the red that's on this black cushion. So I decide to play for that one now. Again, you can see I've left a reasonable angle on this red. You're always trying to leave just the natural angle so that you can pot this red like this and just let the white just naturally bounce back up the table again. Now this actually is the only time I'm going to pause the video here. So what I decide to do here is these 2 reds here don't actually pot very easily. They're blocking one another from potting. So as long as I pot the black and screw into those 2 reds, I feel like I'll be very unlucky to not land on a red to either corner here, maybe even one of those reds to the middle. So I'm going to leave myself on a red to the corner, reds to the middle. You'd be very unlucky, but the reason it's a key decision in this break is it's just going to move those 2 reds away from each other there that aren't very easily pottable at the moment. So that's why I decide here, as long as I pot this black, screw into those 2 reds, so just like that I've knocked them now into pottable positions, and I've landed on one to the corner exactly like I wanted to. So that's where practicing your cannons and things and white ball control, very important. So far this is all reds and blacks. So by this stage really, in practice, I've just decided I'm going to try and go for a 1-4-7 because I've taken so many blacks now, and the balls are in good positions, that I will try and stay for black ball position if I can here. Now again, I'll look at this red. I'm always leaving this one over the corner for as long as possible, because it's like a backup red. If I run out of position at any point, I can take that red. So again, I've landed on one to the middle, so that's great. I can take one to the middle, down for the black again. Now I'm a bit straighter on the black than I would like, so powerful shot. Get the white back up the table, that's all I'm thinking here. Right back up the table. If I go through the gap, I'm fine there. I actually hit into that red. And so now I'm going to use that backup red that we talked about, so this one that's right over the pocket, because I haven't landed very good on any of the other ones. So nice confident shot. Get the white on and off the cushion so that you're not going to be too close to that side cushion, making the cueing more difficult. Now I'm just looking where the reds pass and where I can put the white, and I decide that if I just stun the white up the centre of the table, I'm leaving a choice of reds to the middle pockets, and I should be able to get back to the black again. So I'm not trying to be ultra precise when you play a shot like that, because I know I'm leaving one to the left middle there, look, and I'm also leaving one. So I had a look at that one. I've also landed on this one to the right middle. So I could easily play for the pink, but as I say, I've decided to just try and stay on the black here now, so concentrate on the pot. Nice screw shot back for the black. Got that nicely. And you can see, getting comfortable with these quite big potting angles on the black, this is going to be key to break building, because how many blacks have I played off the spot there that are quite big angles like that? I've played probably 4 or 5 of those now in this break. But I think for a lot of players, when you're first trying to improve your break building, you try and leave yourself a bit straight on the black, because you don't want to be judging those big potting angles. But if you can get used to potting the black from different angles, a bit more of an angle, it means you can manoeuvre the white ball much more easily around the table. So here I'm hoping to either drift past the red or just get a cannon. If it does cannon it, I know I'm going to stand the other one to the middle. If I can get past the other red, I'll leave it to the right corner, but it does hit into that red, and so it leaves me on this one to the middle here. So nice screw shot, trying to leave myself an angle on the black again, so I don't want to go too far. I want an angle, so I've left that big angle again so I can get the white up into the centre of the table. Nice positive shot. Got to try and get high on these reds now, because I want to get back to the black. And what I actually did was just slightly under hit that shot there. So I've managed a century, and obviously now I could play for the pink, I could play for the blue, but I've decided, obviously I've had 13 reds and blacks, so I'm just going to try and stay on the black if I can. And the only way to do that is using lots of left hand side, pot the red, just checking the line to the pocket, just gives my brain a bit more information. And then try and get right through it, get all that side on. And it was difficult with that amount of side, so you can see, just missed the red there. But hopefully you can see lots of the key things that I've done there in terms of position. You'll see, you know, key balls that I'm trying to play on. We saw that reserve red that I had over the corner that I left there for the majority of the break, so that I could try and take all the reds, and if at any point I ran out of position, I'd always got that backup red. If you enjoyed this video, again, as always, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you do watch these videos, please subscribe, because that just helps me to keep this content coming. And as always, thanks for watching. Cheers.